Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live on the LI Sports Network. We're getting ready for our second championship game here on Championship Sunday at the rinks in Shelton. The Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference Playoffs. We just crowned our Purple Division champion, the Farmingdale State College Rams, taking down the Delaware Blue Hens by a score of 5-2. Now we get ready. The Black Division. Farmingdale back in action. The Division II squad looking to pull off the double for the Rams. They'll be facing off against the Columbia University Lions. My name is Travis Quigley, here taking you through the call. I've been here all weekend. Joining me on the camera today is Paul Trentini. Fourth matchup of the year between these two sides, and it's been back and forth. 1-1-1. October 18th, Columbia picked up the 3-2 win. November 17th, we actually had to replay that game. It got paused halfway through. It was Farmingdale who won 7-6. And just a couple weeks ago at the beginning of the month, over in Syosset, it was Farmingdale and Columbia playing to a 5-5 tie. Got a couple congratulations to give out before we get started. Being named to the first team for the Black Division for the Rams, Luke Richardson and Brendan Dixon. Noah Lavoie named to the second team. Luke Richardson was also named the goalie of the year in the Black Division. Relay Columbia's award winners to you following the reading of the starting lineups and the playing of the national anthem.
All the viewers?
Vegas, Charlotte, China, Philippines, Canada, Chicago, LA, Boston, San Diego.
Wow. They're diverse.
Lineups announced, anthem's been played, we're just about ready to go. Game 2 on the lower rink, Black Division Championship. Who will be crowned? I want to thank you all for popping in, joining us here on the LI Sports Network. If you've got a shout out, leave it in the chat for us. We'll get to it throughout the game. Puck's down and Columbia win the opening draw. It's backhanded in, chasing it down is going to be Dylan Bott. Bott takes it around the net, moves it to Avazov. Avazov to Presker. Presker outside, shoots on goal. Richardson punches it away. It's played back to the slot, and Farmingdale look to clear. It's dished up top. Trying to slide through, swiped off the stick of Parator and stretched. Avazov is in, he scores! All it took was 32 seconds, and Brandon Avazov, the MVP, makes it 1-0. A great stretch pass. Avazov found some space. Drives in and puts a wrister short side. 1-0 for Columbia. You see the excitement fired up thanks to the early goal. How will the Rams respond? DeAndrea looks to get right in on the attack. It's moved up to Ola. He throws it across ice, knocked down by Lavoie. Again, named to the second team here in the ECHC Black Division. DeAndrea forced a turnover. Avazov on a stick lift. Lavoie takes it away. Played across. Presker knocked it down from the point. On goal, Daniels gloves it to the corner. A good shift here from Farmingdale, responding after the goal. Daniels to Presker. Presker over to Avazov. Columbia clear, chopped in, and they'll make a change. Cal Robinson, Nick Sloan, and Tommy Howe out there. It's played into the middle for pace, and Ola will take it away. Tries to slide it over to Sloan. Sloan keeps working for it, bounces around. A nice recovery from the Rams defenseman, Michael D'Alessandro. Ronan Robinson, the Rookie of the Year, waits behind the net, starts to give some direction. And now he'll go out the right-hand side. Michael Cullen in the cage for Columbia. Again, Luke Richardson in the net for Farmingdale. Sloan forces a turnover. Wraparound try was disrupted on the stuff. Moves it to Cal Robinson. To the point. Shot just missed. Ronan walks the line. A slap shot off target. Now fires it deep. It's cleared out of the zone. Chasing it down, LJ Lena, drop pass. Thrown back post over the stick of Pace. Waddick off the bench, will throw it to the corner. Cal Robinson drops down into the slot and gets it out of harm's way. Flipped out by Columbia. Mentioned it in the pregame, gonna be back and forth between these two sides. They've had hard-fought battles all year long. Avazov takes the puck. Dixon trying to angle him. He's forced against the wall behind the net, but keeps driving his feet. He'll cycle it in hard. Presker's gonna go down, try to get it. A stretch pass and a breakaway. In to the forehand. Save by Cullen. A great chance for Nick D'Alessandro. He sprung free. Dixon hits him on the tape. Plenty of time to take it to the net. Tries to make a move to his forehand, and Cullen tracked him all the way. Did not bite. Dixon trying to dig it out of the pile. Ola swats it up to the point, kept in. Throwing it low is Malandrukalo. Dixon, shot, save made. Whistle taken by Cullen. Ola behind the net. Tries to come around. Daniels races it down, gets there, chopped it out. Icing called. Play continues in the Columbia end. They'll break out. Avazov races wide. He'll curl back. Goes off the boards to the point. Bot brought out. Offside are the Lions. It's the Rams who control it. Thrown all the way down the ice, right on net of Cullen. He'll hold it for the whistle. Thrown through the middle for Sloan. Puck didn't get to him. It's knocked down by Pace, but comes right back to Sloan, and he'll dump it in. It's a battle on the half boards. And we got a penalty coming up here. Looks like it's going to be Columbia going on the power play. Going to the box. It's Michael D'Alessandro. Columbia almost averaged 2 power play goals per game. And they'll look to get some offense going and another goal. Good start to the penalty kill for the Rams as they send it down. Ronan Robinson starts to skate with it. He'll post up. Up top, Lerner to Daniels. Daniels over for Avazov on the right flank. Back for Troy Daniels, a one-timer. And it's stopped up by Richardson. Draws one back by the Rams. It was Ian Reberich. Played through the middle. Nice play from Daniels. Right back up the boards to Lerner. Lerner overhandles it, lost it, and Farmingdale send it down. It's Troy Daniels who's going to rush the puck up the ice. He'll stop upon entering the zone. A poke check, and it's right back out. Reberich, a good stick there. He'll go off for a change, get some fresh legs for his team. Presker to Lerner. Lerner cuts across, gets it to Presker. Tries to drop it at the point. It's forced out of the zone. Pace all over it. Daniels to Ronan Robinson. Ronan curls back. And now puts a saucer pass to Avazov. He's slowed up, entering the zone. Lerner knocked away from him. Pops over to Presker. His backhand was stopped up. And now racing ahead, Kevin Manzi. Manzi taken down by Robinson. Penalty coming up on Columbia. Great work from Manzi. All effort right there to draw the penalty. and will be 4-on-4 for 17 seconds before the Rams get their first power play chance of the game. So Ronan Robinson into the box, 2 for tripping. Would be 4-on-4 very briefly before Farmingdale will have a power play chance. Sloan bats it out of the air. Comes back into the Rams zone out of the box. D'Alessandro, power play begins. Forced off his stick, Cal Robinson trying to send it down. Dixon left it there for Ferrazzi across. D'Andrea off the back wall. A spin. Castellano to the boards. Dixon up top from the center point. Back for Dixon. A one-timer. Bot in the way. It's still loose. Cullen tracks it down. Poked at it. Sloan trying to clear. Can't. Pushed into the corner. Out front, it's still a 50-50 puck. Columbia find it and send it all the way down. Dixon solo up the sheet. Gets onto the left side. He'll fire from outside the dot. Cullen will trap it up, make the save, take the whistle. Taking it around the net, LJ Lena starting things off on this breakout. Moves to Lavoie. Lavoie enters the zone. Robinson set to return in 15 seconds. Back up top for Lena. To the hash. Through the seam, intercepted, fired out by Lerner. Two and one, and Ronan Robinson returns to the ice. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Wanaka into the zone. That one hits Cullen up high and goes out of play. Good chance from Wanaka. Avazov out, he'll flip it in. Farmingdale clear, Cal moves it to Ronan. Ronan's taken down, and a penalty coming up on Jensen. Touched up, and now Columbia are gonna go on the power play. They'll get their second crack at it. Face-off win, the Lions working it around. Daniels, pump fake, now hits Lerner. He doesn't like the lane to the net. He'll cycle it in deep. Presker trying to hunt it down. Ronan Robinson there. Lerner keeps it in. Daniels with time and space. Fans on the pass to Avazov. Chance shorthanded for Farmingdale. Ahead, D'Andrea, shorthanded, shoots, save, Cullen. Great chance for the Rams. And now Avazov's back in, trying to dangle through. Hits the deck, save Richardson. Take another look at this chance from Chris D'Andrea. Put into an area for him, and a lot of pace coming down the ice. Rolling puck, not easy to get that shot off. Trying to go blocker side on Cullen, who shuts the door. Daniels for Lerner. Lerner back up top. Troy Daniels hits Avazov. Rolling puck goes over his stick. And sending it 200 feet, Arthur Merviak. Cullen trying to go long. Moves it to Lerner. He'll touch it back. Ronan Robinson across to Avazov. Avazov hits Presker. He cuts in. Shoots low, but goes wide. Sloan off the bench there to keep it in. Firing it straight down 200, Saccone. Jensen returns in 45 seconds. We got 9:45 left in the first period. Ronan moves it outside for Daniels. Daniels goes to the corner. Gets it to Ronan behind the net now. Out to the slot. One-timer! They score! Zonky Howe, and it's 2-0 Columbia. A nice pass from Robinson, and Howe in front of the net. Wide open, just shovels it back at the cage, beats Richardson over the pad. And on the power play, Columbia go up by 2. .9:25 left in the first period, 2-0 for the Lions. Shoveled in by the Rams. Ola, a lot of pressure on him. It's Nick D'Alessandro. Puck pops up to the point. Chance for Parator was blocked. Daniels is in the corner. It's dug out. Columbia trying to clear. Rams looking to keep it down low. A nice play out to the slot. Sloan got a piece of it. A drag. Cal Robinson blocks the shot. Howe will clear it out. It's Marco who carries it out of the zone, but it's forced into the Farmingdale bench. So face-off is going to be at center ice. Turnover forced back in on Cullen. Thought about moving it out, takes the whistle instead. Rams win it. It's Lavoie on the hash marks, trying to cycle to the corner. Puck pops in behind the net. D'Andrea goes up top. Merviak stops it up. Throws it at the cage. Skips wide. Back to D'Andrea. Takes a bump. Still battles. Ronan Robinson hit the ice. Point. Lena. Pad save. It's still free. Just wide. Robinson to Presker. Flipped off the glass, kept in the zone by Lena. Now D'Andrea with a chance on the backhand, put it over. Lena pinches in hard. Good keep in from the Rams defenseman. Lavoie goes up top. It's Merviak blocked there by Avazov. D'Andrea and Lerner come together. 7:30 left here in the opening period. Ronan moves it to Presker, but it bounced right off his tape. Keeps driving his feet ahead. Nice job from the Rams, going right back north quickly. Over the blue, LaFata shoots, save Cullen. Good chance there for Luke Lafata. Puck goes out of play, hit the glass first, so Columbia will be afforded to make a change. Two nothing for the Lions over the Rams. Puck still in the corner. Comes around for Razi, couldn't settle. Pops into the high slot. Pace, trying to spin and shoot. Comes to Tito Schulman. Looking for a chip and chase. It got slowed up. Wadika throws it down. And we're looking at an icing on the Rams. Fired back to the corner, dropped for Schulman, swept away from him. Nice job from Wadika. Ola takes the puck off the boards for Howe, dumps it in, right on goal. Richardson will stop it for D'Alessandro. Starts to skate, Sloan intercepts. The backhand though, once again slowed up. Daniels, D-to-D pass for Ola. It's Avazov driving in, fakes inside, back out. Takes a check from Saccone. Looking for Pace, who was springing. Puck didn't get to him. Now Wadika swiped off the stick by Cal Robinson, but still a chance here for the Rams. Slid across. Almost trouble. Avazov's going to turn the other way. Drops it through his skates. Takes it in behind, out front, off the paddle of Richardson. Out front again for Avazov. Save. Rebound. Covered up. Great chance here, and Richardson showing off why he was the goalie of the year here in the Black Division. Makes a big stop on Brandon Avazov, who is very close to potting his second of the night. 5.5 to go. First period of this Black Division Championship game, our second of 3 here today. Malandrukalo out wide. Comes together with Robinson. He goes down. Presker fired out. Dylan Bott. Had it knocked away from him. Lerner has to retreat. He scoops it up. Lerner's pass to Howe. Now touched forward. It's Ronan Robinson. Ronan drags back outside to Lerner. To the front off a skate. Chance for Farmingdale to clear. Dixon fires in. Pad stop. Played across to Howe. He cuts in, shoots, fought off by Richardson. Thrown all the way down. Icing coming up here on the Lions. Face-off right of Michael Cullen, the Ottawa, Ontario native. Blocked in front by Daniels. Another one off the pad of Cullen, and he keeps it tight to the body for the whistle. It's one to Daniels. He tries to escape around the other side of the net. He'll pass it right through the middle. Hits Presker clean, and Presker's out. Stopped up at the blue by Lena. Great defensive play there. It's Daniels who possesses. Goes long for Presker. He'll put it off the boards, looking for Avazov. Couldn't catch up to it. Played over to the near side. Lerner's there. Settles it down. Dishes for Ola. To the middle. Hits Avazov. And he'll put one off the boards. Back here again, near side, just in front of us. Farmingdale take advantage of it and throw it in deep. Now looking to get on the attack, but Lerner right out of the zone with it again. Looks to poke it in. Took a check. He stops in front of the Rams bench. Over to Ola. One-timer. Hits Lena up high. Columbia forwards making a line change here. Tito Schulman forces a turnover. Schulman to Avazov. He drags. Shoots. Save. Richardson. Farmingdale win it. It's thrown all the way down the ice. Foot race, and it's won by Lavoie. He gets crushed against the wall by Bott. Up the boards. Nice play, Lavoie. Stays with it. Centering feed. Cullen got a piece of it. Racing the puck out. Jacob Malter. Slapped into the zone by LaFata. Cullen plays it, moves it to Cal Robinson. Cal just throws it out. Puck does not have the legs, won't be an icing. 2:20 left in the first. A bouncing puck through the slot. Scooped up and pushed out by LaFata. Robinson retreats, a saucer pass over to Huh. Zonky Huh tries to dangle middle, into the slot, Sloan over the net. Hit a stick on the way there. Ola, a big slap shot. Sticked away by Richardson. Stays in the rink off the top of the glass. Daniels back for Huh. Zonky Huh. Out front, nobody home on the back post, so Ola's going to pinch hard. Keeps it in. One of the Rams broke a twig. Out in front, playing defense without the stick. I believe that was D'Alessandro. It was. No, pardon me, it was Michael Malandrucolo. Cullen fights that one off. And Troy Daniels is off to the races, scooping it up behind his own net. He'll play it over to Sloan, who redirects it into the zone. Takes a check. It's LJ Lena. And Parator will carry out. Slowed up by Sloan. Avazov looking for Presker. Knocked down by Wadika. His clearing attempt, though, off of Sloan's leg. Bounces to the corner. Sloan on a stick lift. He possesses, final minute. Sloan around the net. Wraparound try. Comes to the point. Ola fires. Pad save. Richardson. Presker at the net one more time. Again, nobody at the back post. Wadika's going to spin, tries to clear. Ola will stop it. Over to Presker into space. Avazov will knock it down. It's in his feet, finds it. And he's sent to the ice. Big check thrown by Wadika. Goes long. Daniels moves it for Lerner. 30 seconds remaining. Drop to Ronan Robinson. Dixon all over him. And we got a penalty coming up here on Farmingdale. Official behind the play picked his arm up, and it looks like it's going to be hooking on Brendan Dixon. Rams were trying to make a change, but a little late on it. Played off the glass and out. Avazov trying to race it down. Five seconds left, out of the zone. Lena's just gonna hold it, drop it back, and time's gonna expire here in the opening period. So 2-0 the score. Columbia up over Farmingdale. We'll show you the recap from the first period. It started early. Didn't take very long. 32 seconds. Brandon Avazov starts it up. Put his side out 1-0 in the lead. The short side wrister there. Chance for the Rams coming down the ice. This is the breakaway for Nick D'Alessandro, trying to put it 5-hole on Cullen, but he had the paddle down, ready to go. Another chance. This one was shorthanded. Played into space. Shorthanded break for Chris D'Andrea. And he had to shoot that rolling puck. Cullen again, stick save. And here's Columbia back on the power play. Ronan Robinson out front. Shoveled home by Zong Ki-ha. And he made it 2-0. Right at the halfway point of the first period. One more chance. Farmingdale almost buried here. Avazov was looking for his second. But Richardson, the goalie of the year, kept the door shut, made a nice stop. Kept the score 2-0. And that's where we stand after 20 minutes of play. We'll take a quick pause. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the middle period here between Farmingdale and Columbia. 2-0 for the Lions. We're live on the LI Sports Network. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I know we have an audience that is not just local here in NYC, Connecticut, Long Island area. We got audience all across America and an international audience tonight. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this championship game here in the Black Division between Columbia and Farmingdale. Again, we'll take a quick pause. Zamboni on the ice now, and we'll be back in about 12 minutes with the second period of play.
back by a million goddamn people. No understanding of that at all. I gotta be fucking Superman for everybody.
I was gonna say, in terms of just like what I've seen today, in terms of what we've had to deal with and last night and everything, like, this wasn't just some normal fucking day when we were just in Connecticut fucking fooling around.
She don't care about that. She don't care that I got 3 games to call today. She doesn't care that I gotta fucking run everything. It doesn't matter. I gotta be fucking Superman, guy. I'm not allowed to make mistakes in life. I gotta be perfect in everything.
Back for the second period. Columbia going to start things off on a power play. Minute 40 left on it. And we're underway. 2-0 for the Lions after 20 minutes of hockey. It's the MVP moving it to the Rookie of the Year. Brandon Avazov to Ronan Robinson. Both players members of the first team in the Black Division. Troy Daniels was selected for the second team. Chris Lerner also made the first team for the Lions. Daniels plays it across off the wall. Presker's pass got stuck up in the ice. Still a little bit wet. Farmingdale able to clear. Ronan Robinson, a lot of pressure on him. Trying to take it away. Manzi, he went down to the ice. Avazov across for Lerner. Jumping it was Saccone. Avazov looking to skate. He'll cut through the middle. Stopped up in the neutral zone by Manzi. Daniels will reset. And fired all the way down by Pace. Ronan out front, curls back. Presker over the blue line. He'll throw it all the way around. Avazov races over to hold the zone. He keeps it in. Hits Lerner. Lerner puts it in the opposite corner. And thrown all the way out. Dixon returns in 10. Robinson to Lerner. Lerner over the blue. Drop pass. Hits Ronan Robinson. 5-on-5 once more. Farmingdale keep it in. Save made, covered up. Icing called. Right on net, Cullen covers. Face off from the exact same spot. Another one saved by Cullen. Lerner won into the corner, but Farmingdale keep possession. Cycle to Lavoie. Ronan Robinson will take it away. Slides it to Bott. Bott up the boards for Presker. Knocked off Presker's stick. And a big collision. Bott sends LaFata to the ice. Avazov chips it out. Paratsor back for it. He'll go long. Robinson using the reach, picks it off. Slides it middle. DeAndrea there to pick and try to clear. Malandrukalo around the net. And forced out of play. Farmingdale clear. Moved over to Bott. And he'll dump it in. Shoveled out by Dixon. Stopped at the red line, Lavoie. Here's Bott with it, retreating. Now goes long, hits Avazov. One-on-one chance for Avazov. Overhandled the puck and lost it. And a touch pass from Bott to Avazov. He'll soft chip off the glass. Malandrukalo settles it down. He'll look to play it around. Gets to the return feed. Hard off the wall. Tied up with Bott. And Bott's going to carry it across the ice. Get it to Presker, who puts it in the zone. Bott skates into it. Into the corner. Now off for a change. Avazov stops it up. Throws it right on goal. Gloved down by Richardson. Shulman will go in, force the whistle. Rams get it out. It's Pace who possesses. Kicks it left side for Ferrazzi. Ferrazzi looking across. Daniels with the stick down. Takes it away. Merviak, D to D. Lena through the seam. A shot punched out by Cullen. Ola, a high flip out of the zone. Lena, D to D. Merviak return to him. Ahead for Wadika. Wadika takes a bump, but it's forced into the zone. Pace looking for Wadika. Daniels stopped it. Backdoor try. Ferrazzi couldn't settle the pass. He'll cycle it deep to Wadika. Out front, Daniels slows it. Zonkiha touched it out. Knocked down by Wadika. Checked by Ola. Up the boards to Sloan. Again, not out of the zone. Ola will block the chance. Now he clears. It's touched middle. Sloan overskated it. Numbers for the Rams. In save Cullen. At the point, it's Pace. Slap shot. Takes a deflection, but goes wide. Completely threw Cullen off. Rams were about 6 to 8 inches away from a goal. And now picks off a pass, and he's on a breakaway. Zonki, save made. Zonki picked it off at the blue, charges down the ice, but Richardson read him the whole way. A great stop with the pad. The rebound was kept close. Slashing penalty on Sloan. And Farmingdale's going to go on the power play here. D-to-D pass, now on goal. It's saved, a rebound, stopped again by Cullen. DeAndrea trying to go out to the slot. We get a whistle as the net came off. Rams continue on the power play here. It's thrown hard around the boards. Dixon will meet it. Behind the net, DeAndrea. Go slot. One-timer off the stick of Avazov. Just got there in time. DeAndrea off the wall. Robinson is going to hit Avazov. He's off to the races. Trying to protect the puck. One hand on his stick. Wraps it around. And drew a penalty in the process. No, pardon me. I thought he drew the penalty. He took the penalty. Avazov called for holding, and it's 5-on-3 for Farmingdale. Coach DeCastro looking for an explanation as to why Avazov got called there. A long 5-on-3 for Farmingdale. Starts by Ronan Robinson, sending it 200 feet. Great chance here for the Rams to get their first of the night. They'll be 5-on-3 for the next minute. Lena leads the rush. Carries right-hand side. He'll post up in the corner. Puts it back down low. DeAndrea will meet it. He comes up top. DeAndrea walks, shoots off the glove of Cullen. Not out. Lavoie scores on the power play, and the Rams are on the board. Popped right to Lavoie, the second teamer. Puts it in, traffic in front of Cullen. The power play goal for Farmingdale, and it's 2-1 here with 13 minutes to go in the second period. And the power play continues now for Farmingdale. 5-on-4, Sloan out of the box. Avazov still in for the hold. Drop for Lena, he'll skate with it. Point, it's Jensen to Dixon. Drags, shoots, pad stop. Rebound still there, ends up behind the net. Columbia out. Drop pass, Jensen for Dixon. He's got to put it to the corner. Lafata back off the wall. Return to him. Up top, Dixon, center point, moves it. Backdoor try, save Cullen, rebound, wouldn't go for Jensen. The Rams possess. Walking the line, shot blocked, hit Bot in the leg. Rams keep it. Bot is able to just jab it away. It's in behind the net. Played up to the point. Lena. Sauce is low, looking for Jensen. Back over his stick. Hug gets there and clears. Avazov returns, 5-on-5. Just one power play goal for Farmingdale on that 5-on-3. A long stretch pass. Avazov enters with a rolling puck. Tries to find Shulman, it's blocked. Now over to Tito, bounces, it's still loose. Looking to go to the point for Ola. Punched out by Richardson. Ola races over, keeps it in, Huh to the corner. It's Tito Shulman. Hits Avazov on the tape. Trying to avoid Jensen. Goes up top with it and comes all the way out of the zone. Poked past Ola. And going down was Nick D'Alessandro racing after it. Pops back up. Stretch pass deflected in by Avazov. Richardson around the wall on the forehand. Lerner to the goal line. Back with Lerner. He'll wait. Feeds Daniels. He shoots. He scores! And Troy Daniels restores the 2-goal lead for Columbia. A nice feed here from Lerner. First one was blocked. And Daniels, not easy, stopped it with his skates. Rolling puck. Fires it past the glove of Richardson. And now it's 3-1 for the Lions over the Rams. Pace, a nice move to the middle. Blocked up by Daniels. Presker out of the zone. Quickly back in, it's Farmingdale. Throwing it deep for Ozzy. First on the forecheck, it's Pace. Move to Daniels. He'll reverse. Ronan Robinson. Goes from left to right. Robinson walks, shoots. That one off the stick of Richardson. Daniels off the wall. Farmingdale right back north. We're halfway through the game, 9:50 to go in the second period. Daniels stops, not out. A D-to-D pass, walking, shooting wide was Saccone. It's kept in. Another one at the net, went off target. Robinson couldn't clear. Cullen saves with the stick. Into the slot, Daniels, right on the tape of Presker. He forces it out, and he slides it to Avazov. He's on a breakaway. Avazov to the backhand. He scores! Second of the game for Brandon Avazov, and it's 4-1 for Columbia. Forehand, backhand move. Tough for Richardson. Columbia now with their biggest lead of the night. They're up 3. Farmingdale looking to respond. It's Lavoie, the goal scorer for the Rams, who gets into the zone. Drops it up top for Merviak off a skate of DeAndrea. Lavoie cycles it low. He gets it back, looking to the point, but it comes out of the zone. Turnover forced, played out front. Richardson recovered nicely. Sloan there off the outside of the net. Looking back to the slot. Turnover forced. Melial took it away. Cal Robinson's backhand. Richardson finds it and puts the glove on it. Left of Richardson for the faceoff. Goes to the boards. Rams trying to possess and clear. Ola will glove it down. Wraps it hard around, but Shulman couldn't meet it, so Malandrukalo will carry it out. Dishes middle to Dixon. Dixon outside, but delayed offside on the Rams. This will allow Columbia to slow it down and reset. Daniels on the reception through his legs. He'll cut to the middle. Now shoots too high. Put it off the top of the glass. Michael Malandrukalo going around the other side. Tied up by Shulman. He heads off for a change. Rams clear. Daniels knocked to the ice. Racing ahead was Parators. Knocked away from him. Going long to Presker, but over his stick. He could have had a break. Saccone goes D to D with the pass. Delayed penalty coming up on Columbia. Farmingdale will hold on to it as Richardson goes to the bench for the extra skater. Now the Lions touch up. Daniels going to the box. Rams going back up on the man advantage. Played down into the corner. 7.5 to go in the second. DeAndrea trying to make a move. Swiped away by Bott. Couldn't clear. Ferrazzi got it back low to DeAndrea. Point. Now back for Dixon. Went through the triangle. DeAndrea for Dixon. Up top again. Parator will walk. Hits Dixon. One-timer from a bad angle. Put behind by Cullen. Dixon walks. Shot gets blocked by Avazov. Parator there now. He'll put it to the goal line. Back up top to him. D to D. Dixon. Goes low. Ferrazzi. Played across. Hits the glass. Parator to the high slot. Now shoveled to Dixon. A one-timer. Got a lot on that. Hit Cullen up high. Great job from the Rams here on the power play with 50 seconds left on Daniels' penalty. Up top for Dixon, just bounces over his stick and out of the zone. He'll drop it back between his legs for Ferrazzi, but Lerner takes it away, and it's Avazov who will lead the rush. Slowed down. Castellano with a nice play defensively, but Lerner takes it back and puts it in. It's 25 seconds left on the power play for Farmingdale. The Lions will take possession back, and it's Ho with a ton of speed. Trying to swat it to Sloan. It's the Rams who will possess it. Hits Lavoie. Back to 5-on-5. Columbia kill off the penalty. And it's Presker one-on-one. He shoots, just missed. Rams get it out. They got numbers if they hurry. D'Alessandro cuts in. That one fought off by Cullen. Played off the wall to the point. A slap shot missed from Lena. That gets blocked. Merviak with a try off target. A lot of ozone time over the last 2 minutes here for Farmingdale. Can they capitalize? Merviak. He'll stop up. Goes to the goal line. A backhand try. Cullen save. The puck's still free. Wadaka trying to hunt it down. Daniels beat him there. Could not clear. Thrown back beneath the goal line by Rabaric. Off the glass. Lena. Shot. Takes a deflection. Save. Cullen. Down low to Cross. Takes it behind the net. Knocked down by Daniels. Schulman fires it out. Takes a couple of hops and makes it there. Icing called. DeAndrea keeps it. Goes cross point. Saccone fires one. Cullen fights it off. Avazov was trying to glove it down, took a check from DeAndrea. They're engaged in battle still. Ronan Robinson looking to go up the ice, and they're both going to get called for penalties here. Had a feeling that was coming. You saw them going at it at the red line here. They kept at it, and both of them going to the box now. So should be 4-on-4. Both will likely go for roughings. So we'll go 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. We got 3:50 left here in this period. Nice move from Lavoie. Bott stepped up on him to play the body. Lerner's there to drop it back for Robinson. Ronan through the middle of the ice. Taken by Farmingdale. Bott picks another one off, drops it back to Ronan. For Bott, now return to him. The rookie of the year over the blue. Shoots, he scores! Top cheddar, Ronan Robinson. 5-1 Lions. Kid's got a bullet of a wrister, and he's been showing it off all season long. Goes top corner here with 3:24 to go in the second period. The Rams have not had an answer for Columbia's offense here in this frame. $5-1 now here in the Black Division Championship matchup. Cal Robinson off the wall, across for Bott. Bott into the zone, he peels back. Dixon blocked it, it's thrown in low. Kept it in the zone. Drop back in front of Richardson, now over for Dixon. Dixon skates with it over the blue, a poke check from Bott. Cal Robinson for and they're out again. Brendan Dixon cuts in, shoots, save, Cullen. Shot on goal. It's blocked in front of the net. Pops to the point. Merviak cuts in. Glove save Cullen. Opposite point, fought off by Cullen. It's back with Lena. He's got a lane. He'll shoot it. Goes through the blue paint. Forced out by the Lions. Lena trying to cut middle. 2 minutes to go. Robinson out. Lerner gloves it down. Chris Lerner trying to go wide. Forced off his stick. But Ola keeps it in. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Shot through, save, rebound, still there. It's loose behind the net, so play continues. Now it's found, and DeAndrea gets on his horse. Chris DeAndrea takes a check from Daniels. Now Avazov will take the puck away. Trying to cut through the middle. Merviak, nice stick. 3-on-2 for the Rams. Lavoie cutting wide, fires but missed. Wadika out of the corner. Puts it off the outside of the net. Lavoie posts up, trying to go back for Wadika. Ola got a piece of it. Whistle goes, net came off. Final minute here in the second period. Push behind the net to Lavoie. Tries to go up the wall. Parator jumps in. He's forced off his stick, but Lavoie wins the body positioning. Flipped out, and it's into space for Avazov. He'll catch up to it. Trying to fend off Saccone. Saccone defending tightly, pushes him up against the wall. Puck pops out to the slot, and it's DeAndrea who will look to go. 24 seconds. Ronan Robinson with the stick, got a piece of it. Lavoie at the blue line, throws it across, looking at that back post. Bot up against the yellow. Cal Robinson around the wall. Lavoie's there with 10. Opposite point, walking, shooting, save, Cullen. Avazov gloves it down, takes it into the corner, and looks to just kill the rest of the time. Buzzer sounds. And Columbia, with a massive offensive outburst in period 2, will go to the locker room with a 5-1 lead. Our period 2 recap starts with Zonky on the break. A big save from Luke Richardson. He shut the door, and that was 2-0 still. A save there from Cullen. It pops back up to Lavoie. No mistake on his wrister. 2-1 score. The lone goal on the board for the Rams. Definitely going to need more pucks at net in that final frame. We'll keep it pushing. Chris Lerner behind the net, posted up, moves it out front. The defenseman Troy Daniels diving in, receives it in the skates, gets it on the forehand, and shoots the knuckle puck home. Not long after that, Brandon Avazov on the breakaway. Cuts in, goes forehand, backhand, and roofs it. Take a look here. It's Farmingdale with an opportunity. The shot on goal, it's stopped up, and Cullen over, making the two-pad stack. Keeping that one out of the net. And finally, our last replay of period number 2. Final highlight, it's Ronan Robinson, coast to coast, and he puts it right underneath the bar. making it 5-1. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. Columbia, a 4-goal lead, trying to stop Farmingdale from completing the ECHC double. The Division I team took home the purple division crown earlier today. The Division II team for the Rams trying to, again, lock down that double. Columbia doing everything in their power over the last 40 minutes to shut the door on those chances. They lead 5-1 after 2. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so with the final 20 of regulation between Columbia and Farmingdale right here on the LI Sports Network. We return for the third period here on the LI Sports Network. 5-1 Columbia up over Farmingdale as we inch closer to crowning the Black Division champion. Lerner will possess the puck. He'll circle back into his own zone, moves it to Ronan Robinson, and he'll take it behind the net, resetting things. Dishes for Lerner, who will shovel it in deep. Richardson stops it, tries to go long. Lerner will glove it down. His shot's blocked by Merviak. Jensen plays it ahead, forced out of the zone. Ian Raberich, a drop pass, blasted by Cross, but wide. Columbia skated out. Avazov, right-hand side, under the triangle. Tries to throw it off the pad of Richardson, hit the outside of the net. Lena for Cross, he'll clear it out. Ola chases it down, icing called. To the slot, turned aside by Richardson. Daniels' chance, that goes off a skate. Cal Robinson blocked again. Ola blows a tire. DeAndrea gonna try to take advantage. Daniels, though, speeds back, takes it away. Up to the point, off the stick of Malandrukalo and out. Played through the middle, over the stick of Sloan. Parator carries through the neutral zone. Over the blue line now. He'll take a wrister. Cullen with the glove. We don't. Robinson behind the net starts the breakout. He'll throw it long all the way down. Touch pass through the middle, it's Dixon. Delayed offside, and now the whistle goes. Robinson to Prescott, batted down by Avazov. He starts to get the feet moving, splits the D, couldn't get a shot off. Richardson got it with the pad. Flipped ahead, foot race for it. Malandrukalo there to the slot, just missing. Now it's Lena from the point. Goal line, moved up. Robinson picked it. Comes around to Bott. We're going to get a whistle here. Looks like that's Marco Malandrukalo down right now. Getting ready to pop back up with some help from his teammates. Comes out to the neutral zone for a face-off. Bill Emmer's got to get off the ice because he didn't have his helmet strapped up. And officials were like, we're not waiting for you. We're trying to play a game here. So Emmer will go back to the bench, fix that helmet up. Avazov comes on for him. I'm sure we'll see Bill back out here in a second once he gets that helmet strapped up. Put to the goal line. Ferrazzi has it. They'll protect the puck. Now put it off the boards to the point. D to D. Parator's shot fought off by Cullen with the blocker save. Puck not out. And that one does go. It was Kinshu who got the piece of it. Ferrazzi, skate to stick. A scissor play up top. He'll put it back low for Merviak. Ola meets him in the corner. Pushed back down low behind the net. Daniels. He'll stop up. Get some space and blue line and in for Troy Daniels. Richardson traps it, takes the whistle. Quick out for Farmingdale. Dixon gets the pass. Knocked down, pardon me, that was Jensen who got that pass. Moved quickly up to Raberich. Puts it off the boards for Cross. Opposite corner dump. Columbia look to clear. It's Cal Robinson. He'll go around the net for Bott. Taken by Cross. He'll go to the point. Lena shoots it. It pops way in the air off the stick of Sloan. Hug loves it down and one-hands it, but not out. And eventually made it. Sloan enters, but he's offside. Lerner wins it back. Robinson through the middle, back for Lerner. He'll dump it in. DeAndrea. Jumped by Avazov, but he keeps driving. DeAndrea couldn't get it past Ronan Robinson. Taken away, though, and LaFada driving in. Looking back door. Bott stops it with his skate. He's knocked down. The high flip. Columbia just wants to keep the clock moving. Recognize they don't need any goals, just got to play some solid defense. Farmingdale looking for the possession. Trying to keep it down on the opposite side of the red. Still plenty of hockey left in this 5-1 game over the blue Aristers. Punched out by Cullen. Daniels goes for a skate, beats two, continues to drive his feet, avoids a check. D to D across. D'Alessandro leaves it for Lavoie. Lavoie couldn't get around Ola. Ola will clear. Icing coming on the Lions. 13:38 remaining here in regulation play. We got one more game tonight. The Silver Division Championship between Stony Brook and Rutgers. That's coming up right after this. Avazov, a ton of speed, driving wide. He shoots, but missed, driven to the wall by Parator. Dixon on a drop pass. The wrister blocked by Ola. Daniels taken down and a penalty coming up. Cullen starts to make his way to the bench. Ola will skate it. Tries a wrister that hits a stick, goes to the corner. He'll meet it there, puts it up top to Daniels. Played across opposite side, touched up by Dixon, and now a power play for Columbia. Power play begins. Avazov loses the puck, and Merviak will throw it 200. D'Alessandro for tripping. Daniels will reset behind the net. Gets over the blue line. Troy Daniels. He'll roll around the dot. Kicks it for Lerner. Lerner across to Avazov. Tries to move low with it to Presker for Daniels. One-timer. Kicked out Richardson. Played back to the center point. Now left flank. Lerner will walk it in over the net with the shot. Avazov cycles it deep. Lerner races after it, as does Lena. Rams are able to clear. Cullen looking to go quick up. Instead, he'll just hold it, leave it for Sloan. Nick Sloan starts to skate, forced away from him. It's Avazov. Gets the stick lifted other way. It's Riberic, 1-on-2. Robinson uses his reach, knocks it away from his twig. Huff ends on the pass. He'll just go long with it. Sloan chasing it down, and he beats it. No icing. Good hustle from the Columbia forward. Now he'll come out of the corner with it. He fires. Richardson with a nice stop. .11:07 left here in this game. Just 10 seconds left on the penalty to D'Alessandro. Been another good kill for Farmingdale here. A long pass comes all the way down. That'll do it. We return to 5-on-5 hockey. Lions clear. This should go down and be an icing. It will be. Lavoie out of the corner. A nice move. Takes it out front. Another try. Cullen gloves. Best chance of the period for the Rams. Lavoie fires. Cullen with the breadbasket stop. Bott takes the puck, goes through the middle, hits Ronan Robinson. Ronan leads the rush, carries in wide, cuts in, shoots one short side. Blocker stop for Luke Richardson. Rams trying to get it out, they'll succeed. Played over to Pace, he's trying to kick it into the zone. Kinsha stops him up. Dylan Bott through the middle for Tito Schulman. Schulman cutting in wide, poke checked away by Saccone. Daniels will retreat, doesn't even try to hold it in. Now he drives, he splits through two, and it's forced to the corner. Looking for Emmer in the slot. Wadika will take it the other way. A nice head fake, and he's got some space to work with. He'll kick it outside. Ferrazzi into the corner. Around the wall for Pace. Ola stops it up. He'll kick it ahead. First attempt not out. Second try he does. Avazov settles, blows a tire, but he's still got a one-on-one chance. Just puts it low into an area for Lerner, and Lerner's going to get called there. Dangerous play up against the boards. I hope Merviak's okay. Lerner's going to the box. And good to see Arthur pop back up on his feet and head off on his own doing. A cross-checking call on Chris Lerner, and Farmingdale go on the power play. Back to the point, and it's DeAndrea. He goes across. Again, Farmingdale on the power play here. Lerner cross check, played up top. Back for DeAndrea. He was trying to fire through the seam. Now goes back door. Daniels will intercept and clear the zone. It's Dixon, thrown hard in. Drop for Ferrazzi, looking across, and it hits a skate and goes into the neutral zone once more. Nice move entering Joe Paratori. Back for Ferrazzi. Across to Dixon, Presker's there. Dixon using the body advantage, protected the puck, and it's still in the corner with DeAndrea. Beneath the goal line. Out front, pass blocked by Ola. DeAndrea is going to spin it to hash marks. 30 seconds left on Lerner's penalty. Point. Wrist shot, deflected, save, rebound. Cullen gets over again. Take a look at this one. A great shot from the point. An initial stop, and while falling to the ground, somehow getting that one through. A nice stop from Cullen. D-to-D pass. Now comes over. Shot stopped up by Cullen, goes out of play. Goes off behind the net. Ronan Robinson will take it. Gets it to Bott. Lerner's out of the box. 5-on-5 again. Lena with the spin. And they'll dish it over. Sent up the wall. Cross into the zone. Got a delayed offside here. The Rams entered before the puck. Bott almost lost it. Worked out in his favor. Could have been a great chance for the Rams. Would have had a lot of numbers on the attack. As Columbia were well looking forward for that breakout. Zonki to the net, blocked cross off the glass and out. Chance there, and Cullen once more. Lavoie off the bench. A great chance, but Cullen doesn't bite at all. One into the corner for Daniels. 5:55 to go here in the Black Division Championship game. Avazov across to Presker. He's blown up in the slot. Puck doesn't get out. Avazov into the corner for Lerner. He'll walk it. Moves it up top for Ola. He shoots. Richardson out to the top of the blue paint and will make the save. Farmingdale clear, but not all the way down. Daniels will go back in, offside. Called on the Lions. Dixon looking high slot. Cross for Pertzor. Chance blocked. Avazov trying to clear. Comes to Ola. Went underneath the stick of Emmer. Emmer was going to be F1. Puck gets dumped in by Pertzor. Final 5 here in this championship game. Won't be an icing. Got waved off. Trying to protect the puck, dipping the shoulder, Castellano. Comes to Cal Robinson, he'll leave it for Sloan. One touch into the zone by Castellano. He takes a check from Bott. Dixon hustling down, trying to possess. Bounces out front. And Columbia take it away. Ronan to Sloan. Sloan down the ice. Icing on the Lions. Gets it out, moves it ahead for Sloan into an area. Lena will scoop. A quick pass, touched into the zone. Hunting it down, Manzi. Him and Ronan Robinson collide. Pace off the wall, looking for Merviak at the point, comes out. Richardson's gonna look to go long, instead drops it for Merviak. Trying to split the D for Razi. And the puck squirts to the corner. Lena back out front, and it's Bott who's going to take it and carry. Bott trying to make the move. around Manzi. He stopped him with the skate. Kinsha leaves it for Schulman, and Schulman plays the body on Merviak while dumping it in. Lena around the wall for Farazi. Luke will take the puck, send it long, bounces over a couple of sticks. Nobody made contact though, so icing's called. Columbia keep possession down in the corner. Thrown out on net. Hit the outside of it. Icing called. Good eye from Michael Cullen, who's been sensational here today. The graduate student for the Lions has been on his A game for sure. And you can see over on that away bench, Columbia, they are starting to feel it. They recognize time continues to tick, and they're minutes closer to being crowned champions here in the Empire. Avazov just trying to eat the puck on the wall with 2:20 left. Brandon Avazov just tied up with 3 Rams. Off the wall, Daniels, shot gets blocked, and a penalty called on Farmingdale. Lena to the box for roughing. After being engaged in that battle with Topstone Liang. Lerner across for Avazov. He'll wind a slap shot off the boards. It pops out to the slot. Richardson over and keeps it out. Ronan Robinson starts the rush. He'll drive it in. Toe drag, hits a skate on the wrister. Presker around the wall. It comes right to Brandon Avazov. He'll walk up top. Poked off his stick by DeAndrea. DeAndrea, nice play, gets it to Lavoie. Lavoie, a beautiful move through the neutral zone, cuts in, he scores! Second of the game for Lavoie, and it's a highlight reel goal. A beautiful goal from the second teamer, Noah Lavoie. Posted in on the wrist shot. Power play continues here. Ronan Robinson up the ice. He'll swivel the hips. Throws it in behind to Lerner. Lerner out front for Presker. Daniels at the point. Just throws it low. Final minute here in this game. 5-2 the score. Columbia over Farmingdale. The Division I Rams won the purple title by this score, 5-2. And Avazov's just trying to hold the puck and ensure that this game ends 5-2 as well. We got Stony Brook and Rutgers coming up next in the Silver Division Championship game. Again, Columbia just trying to hold it, eat the time. They recognize they're just 25 seconds away from being crowned champions. Dixon turnover, shot blocked. Avazov holds. Season not done for either of these sides. We got a penalty there. Jensen's going to the box. We'll go all the way down. Just the rest of this game seems pretty much just ceremonial. Columbia bench fired up. Farmingdale win it. It's flipped right out. Daniels will take it. 5 seconds left. Back for Avazov. 2 and 1. For the first time, the Columbia Lions can call the Empire theirs. Columbia University takes home the Black Division title. You get to this point of the year and you know that both sides are very deserving. It was Columbia who pick up the win here today. These two teams battled back and forth all year long. The Lions get the win in the biggest game of the season. The Rams got to keep their heads up. Their year's not done. AAU Nationals coming up in just a couple of weeks. And they have a chance to shock a lot of people there as they're in the pool with number 1 Florida Atlantic. They'll have the opportunity to take them down, keep their season going at Nationals. Not the result they wanted here in the Empire, but an opportunity for Farmingdale in a couple of weeks down in Jacksonville to rewrite the story and get the result that they were hoping for here today. For Columbia, up and down for these Lions the last 2 seasons. You look at everything that they had to battle through last year, and they come in this season back under the Columbia name, and they win the Black Division title. 5-2 over Farmingdale. Michael Cullen, phenomenal between the pipes tonight. Troy Daniels, a couple of points for the Lions. Avazov with a few goals. And Columbia win the Black Division Championship. We'll turn things over to the public address before we close out our broadcast. The trophy ceremony taking place now. You see the excitement, you see the energy, you see how much this Empire Trophy means to the Columbia Lions. As mentioned, the last 2 seasons for this group, they've battled through a lot. The European-style trophy lifts. Played last year under the banner name NYCHC. They put their team funding together in under 2 weeks to make sure they were able to have a season last year. They come back this season. They get the Columbia University name back, and they win the Black Division Championship. Again, you see just the smiles on these players' faces. Every single player that lifts the trophy, the excitement doesn't dip. This means a lot to this group, and they certainly earned it here today. So congrats to Columbia. We've got 2 champions. Farmingdale State took home the Purple Division D1. Columbia takes home the Black Division D2. And we're gonna crown our first ever Silver Division champ in just a little bit. Stony Brook and Rutgers will face off in what should be an incredible matchup between 2 sides already with national tickets booked, but like these Lions, want to lift a trophy before they get there. On behalf of Paul Trentini, I'm Travis Quigley. We're going to stick with you to allow you to continue to watch this great celebration. I'm going to sign off, though. Again, on behalf of Paul, Travis Quigley here. Thank you so much for being part of our broadcast today. Appreciate all the support. And again, as always, we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network. Silver Division Championship coming up in just a couple of minutes.
chicken tenders?
Huh?
You want chicken tenders? What's up? They have honey mustard. If they don't have honey mustard, barbecue. If they don't have barbecue, I'll